posted that he's so proud of ICE for the work they're doing at airports. He wrote, quote, "They're helping people with bags, even picking up and cleaning areas. They're so proud to be there." The president noted that ICE agents shouldn't have to do this work, but it was earning the appreciation of the American people. The stalemate that's led to a 6-week shutdown of the DHS is leaving lawmakers scrambling for solutions. Republicans making a new proposal not welcomed by Democratic leadership. NTD's Melina Weisskopf has the details.
This week on Capitol Hill, lawmakers are largely focused around negotiating a deal to end the DHS shutdown, as TSA workers and airports are feeling the brunt of the shutdown pain.
Abandoned, unvalued, forgotten, unimportant. It feels horrible.
Democrats have so far rejected the White House's proposals, which met most of Democrats' demands on changes to ICE policy.
We have made some progress, and the White House has already agreed to some steps. Bottom line, reforms must make it into law.
Sticking points remain over mask removal and judicial warrants. Republicans say that masks protect from doxing, and judicial warrants would bog down immigration operations. After talks between the White House and senators have so far failed to make a breakthrough, Senate Republicans are looking to change strategy. On Tuesday, unveiling a new proposal to separate ICE funding from the DHS bill, a move that would allow Republicans to effectively bypass Democrats' reform demands.
If they want reforms, then they ought to figure out how to help fully fund ICE. ICE will be partially funded. CBP will be funded under this proposal.
Under this plan, Republicans would later fund ICE through a process that would allow passage on a simple majority, without any votes from Democrats. Democrat leadership yesterday rejecting Republicans' latest proposal, though it could pass if just 7 Democrats break ranks. The latest GOP proposal meeting with skepticism from House leadership.
That is not my preference. I can tell you the House has funded DHS twice. We're prepared to do it again, completely fund the entire department. That is the responsible way to do this thing. So we've been very resistant to any idea to break it apart.
President Trump expressing openness, but falling short of a total endorsement.
Well, I'm going to look at it, and we're going to take a good hard look at it. I want to support Republicans, and, you know, sometimes it's awfully hard to get.
The president previously insisted that any DHS funding deal include the Save America Act, a bill to mandate photo ID for voting and proof of citizenship to register to vote. Reporting from Washington, D.C., Melina Weisskopf, NTD News.
Record wait times at airports, uncertainty during the World Cup, and higher security risks. A House hearing is looking into the impacts of the ongoing DHS shutdown. Here's the acting TSA administrator.
We have already lost over 480 TSOs this shutdown, and our call-out rates have accelerated as our workforce was still reeling from the last shutdown. Prior to this shutdown, our TSO call-out rate was 4%. Now, multiple major airports are experiencing days where 40 to 50% of their staff are calling out because they simply cannot afford to report to work. This has led to the highest wait times in TSA history, with some wait times greater than 4.5 hours.
The TSA acting administrator says the funding lapse has forced 95%, or over 61,000 TSA agents, to continue working without pay. She says many of them are struggling to pay bills and taking second jobs, as you just heard. She also fears the shutdown will cause the agency to lose experienced workers to other jobs and reduce the number of interested candidates. She says this means the TSA is likely not able to train enough new officers in time for the World Cup. Top officials from FEMA, CISA, and the U.S. Coast Guard also testifying. They say the DHS shutdown is undermining FEMA's ability to provide disaster relief, CISA's ability to detect national security threats, and the Coast Guard's ability to defend the coast. They're urging Congress to pass funding for the Department of Homeland Security.
Cuba is in economic and social turmoil. This